Fear is always with us, but we just don't have time for it. Not now. At her Wellesley commencement speech in 1969. Always aim high, work hard, and care deeply about what you believe in. And, when you stumble, keep faith. And, when you're knocked down, get right back up and never listen to anyone who says you can't or shouldn't go on. Ending her 2008 campaign for president. The worst thing that can happen in a democracy as well as in an individual's life is to become cynical about the future and lose hope. That is the end, and we cannot let that happen. I think that if you live long enough, you realize that so much of what happens in life is out of your control, but how you respond to it is in your control. That's what I try to remember. People can judge me for what I've done. And I think when somebody's out in the public eye, that's what they do. So I'm fully comfortable with who I am, what I stand for, and what I've always stood for. On PBS NewsHour in 2014. There is a sense that things, if you keep positive and optimistic about what can be done, do work out. To Elle in 2012. Every moment wasted looking back, keeps us from moving forward. In this world and the world of tomorrow, we must go forward together or not at all. Ending her 2008 campaign for president. Do all the good you can, for all the people you can, in all the ways you can, as long as you can. On Twitter in 2016. You know, everybody has setbacks in their life, and everybody falls short of whatever goals they might set for themselves. That's part of living and coming to terms with who you are as a person. It is often when night looks darkest, it is often before the fever breaks that one senses the gathering momentum for change, when one feels that resurrection of hope in the midst of despair and apathy. To the NAACP in 1995. We need to be as fearless as the women whose stories you have applauded, as committed as the dissidents and the activists you have heard from. As audacious as those who start movements for peace when all seems lost. At the Women in the World Summit in 2012. We need to understand that there is no formula for how women should lead their lives. That is why we must respect the choices that each woman makes for herself and her family. Every woman deserves the chance to realize her God-given potential. To the UN Fourth World Conference in 1995. To every little girl who dreams big, yes, you can be anything you want, even president. On Twitter in 2016. To LGBT men and women worldwide, let me say this, wherever you live and whatever the circumstances of your life, whether you are connected to a network of support or feel isolated and vulnerable, please know that you are not alone. On International Human Rights Day in 2011.